Hi everybody, welcome to Lady Lucy Luna Lessons 1221. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed, I would appreciate it if you do so. I do a lot of makeup tutorials. I do recipes. Pretty soon I'm going to get into painting and drawing for you so that you can learn. I do sewing, I garden, and I do walkthroughs of my vegetable patch and of my fruit orchard. And I also do life coaching videos. Today I'm going to do a makeup tutorial, and I hope you like it. If you do, I would appreciate you give me a thumbs up, and welcome to my channel. Okay, I'm going to get closer because I noticed that on my previous videos I'm not close enough for the viewer to really see what I'm doing when I'm doing the makeup. So I'm going to be like right in my phone's face, okay? Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do today is I'm putting some anti-wrinkle cream. I use Dermisa. They sell it at Walmart. Very inexpensive, $14.97 for a little container that, you know, if you use it on the daily, it could last you maybe a couple of months. So it's a good return for your investment, you know. I've been meaning to buy oil of Olay, but I've always had real good skin and I've never had wrinkles. I've always been a very wholesome person, you know, no partying, no drinking, no smoking, no lacking sleep and going to bed late. So I've hydrated. I guess the only unhealthy thing that you could say that I've indulged in throughout my life is food. You know, I've eaten, as if you couldn't tell. But that's been the reason I think that I have such good skin. Plus, I was blessed with my dad's sister's genes. I mean, the ladies are flawless. Their skin is flawless. And I'm glad I got that trait from them. Right now, you could kind of see some puffiness. But that's due to crying, you know. It isn't my wrinkles. But got concealer. Got the magic stuff here, so we will use that to cover up the sunken in look in the eyes with your concealer. Okay, so just dab it on with your applicator, the one that comes with the bottle, and then work it in with your foundation brush or sponge. I use e.l.f. concealer on this particular can you see it? Not wearing my glasses, so I'm not sure if you can see it. Medium beige, number 5849, okay, by e.l.f. That's the concealer that I use. And then I use buff beige of the CoverGirl foundation. So I'm going to just work it in here in the areas that are puffy. All right. And then I proceed to complete the whole face with my foundation. When I was really, really young, I used to use bandanas. I used to always love the look of bandanas. And then I stopped using them when I became a teacher. But lately, I've picked up using them again because I'm putting a treatment on my hair that requires for me to cover my hair in this kind of greasy substance that is supposed to feed my follicles nutrients and stuff. And I've needed to put on a bandana because without the bandana the hair looks really, really greasy. And I just, this is the area that I'm putting it in, so I just cover my head with a bandana so you can't really see it. I can tell I've got crepe skin going there. It's my pillow. I sleep on that side of the bed, and I turn around and go and sleep on the other side of the bed as well, but I always end up on this side because, I don't know, my body's just used to it. The best thing there is for your skin so you don't develop wrinkles as a female is to sleep face up. But I hate sleeping face up. I love sleeping face down on my tummy and on my side, on my left side. Okay. I'm gonna take that off. I thought it would be better to put direct light, but no. Alright, so now that I've done that, I'm going to move on to the contouring of my chin. Okay, see the double chin? Okay. If you deal with a round face and you want to get rid of a double chin, you take the natural shadow, that the separation between your cheek and where your jawline begins, as the base of where you're going to start applying the contouring of a darker toned pressed powder that is darker in tone from your foundation. And the reason you do that is because you are wanting to create a shadow on your neck that will somehow magically transform your face to looking a little more narrow. And it really does work. You could see it almost instantly. I don't know if you can see it from this close-up, because usually I'm like this far away and you can tell from that far away, but I don't know if you can tell from this close-up. My computer just turned on, but that's good because it gives me extra light. And what you do is on the chin, you take the sides of the pressed powder puff here and you kind of dab like that, and you create the little crease that becomes the frame of your chin, and then just work the rest of it in like that. Okay. And you work it in, you smooth it out, because you don't want to have an actual line separating the two tones. That would look very unrealistic, okay? So you don't want to do that. And you work it all the way to the base of the neck, okay? like that. You also want to frame the forehead, so you work a little bit of it on the forehead. Like that. Got a lot of static on my hair. Anytime that I put a bandana, my hair goes nuts and it just creates all this static everywhere. It just bugs me. It bugs me. Let me see if I have a butterfly here that I can use. I've got one right here. I'm going to try to maybe keep the hair out of the face like that. That's good. Okay. And now you're going to do some blush, okay? You're gonna also do slendering of the cheeks. You're gonna do some slendering of the cheeks using a different pressed powder. And I didn't show you. That one was CoverGirl. The one that I used, True Blend. And I don't know if you can see the name of it right there. And now I'm using Revlon Color Stay. And this one is Deep Medium 850, okay? And that's the tone right there. It's a little bit lighter than the other one. Notice that the other one is darker. This one, I don't want to use the applicator because what I'm doing with it right now is I'm going to use it to give myself a dark blush underneath where there will be a lighter blush. So right here. Okay, it's going to be a darker blush in this orange tone. And on this side too. Okay, all the way from back here, all the way down near the cheek, near the lips. Okay, on both sides of your face. Rather low, okay? Right there. Right there. Okay? And it's all about, you know, giving your face a three-dimensional look by doing all of these contouring effects on it, okay? Now I'm going to pick up my blush brush, which is this one. I would love to tell you what number it is and what brand it is, but it's no longer visible. So, you know, just buy some brushes and select your favorite, okay? I'm going to use my beauty notebook. This one is by a company named Profusion. And I'm going to use the peach colored blush in the middle portion of my cheek there. Right above where I put the darker one. Right there. Okay, do it on the other side. Just like that. Okay, there you go. Alright. And then I'm going to start with my eyes, okay? Alright. For my eyes, I am going to use a real pretty brown. I'm using this metallic notebook called Candyland. It's a glam look. And I'm going to take this real pretty bronze to do this look, okay? I'm going to go from the inner part of the eye out and just fan it in just towards the edge of the eyebrow like that. Okay, just like that. To the other side. And then I'm going to take a lighter brush and I'm going to do the same thing above that with a champagne glitter tone, which will be this one. So I used this one and now I'm using this one. Okay. And this champagne will go above that one. Okay. It'll go all the way to the edge of my eyebrows. I've been wanting to do microblading on my eyebrows to see if I could get rid of all of these little hairs. Kind of thinking of making a thinner line over here on this side. See what it does to my face. I just haven't done it yet, and I've been wanting to try some fake eyelashes. I'm kind of wanting to order the Glamnetic lashes. See how that works out. Alright, so I do that. Like that. Alright. And then I'm going to take an even lighter, this one, which is like an eggshell color. And I'm gonna brush away what I just got, because there's like some blue hues that I think I must have dropped my palette at some point, and it made some of the eyeshadows break, and now there's a little bit of a mess on that palette. So I want to make sure there's no blue hues other than this eggshell on my eyes. Okay. And let's go look, do the other part of the eye, the other eye. Okay. So basically you're doing this area. Okay, that's it. With this eggshell color. Okay. And then I'm going to comb out my eyebrows a little bit. Try to get them as thin as I can, just with a brush. The way you achieve that is you go from the bottom up and you brush up, and then you go from the top down and you brush down. So it creates a little uniform line. And that'll only work though if you have long eyebrows like I do. Ordinarily, I would use like a little bit of gel on the eyebrows. Now I'm going to actually take the concealer again, and I'm going to open it up, and I'm actually going to put some concealer on the eye, just the lid. Okay? Because I want to achieve a glitter tone that is way, way lighter than my skin tone there. So I'm actually using the concealer as a base. Okay? I use the same brush that I used with the eggshell color, just to kind of blend it in. And close my eyes a little bit there and make sure that it gets the entire lid, the entire eyelid. Okay, now the other one. Like that. And then, you know, I need to wait for that to dry, so I'll work on some other part of my face while I'm waiting. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the bottom eyeliner. First thing I'm going to do is get a little applicator that is clean. And now I'm going to work in this copper. Okay, so today I'm doing all browns. So I'm looking for a classic, elegant look in my makeup today. I usually go very eccentric with a lot of, youthful colors. It's what I've always done all my life, but I'm in the mood for a sophisticated, little bit of a glamorous look, okay? So I'm going to apply that copper underneath my eye. Right there. From right there, outward to right there. Okay, like that. Like that. Well, what am I, chopped liver? My phone is saying, find a face. Find a face. I'm right here. Can't you see me, phone? All right, like that. And I'm going to attempt to see if the concealer is dry. Yep, it's dry. So now I'm going to get a very, very shiny, glittery, creamy eyeshadow from my brand new Kaleidoscope palette. This is by Profusion also. This is the same as that other one I showed you. And I think I'm going to use this one. Or maybe this one. I think I'll go with this one. It's lighter. Okay. And that'll go on my eyelid. That. Okay. Just like that. Go on the other side too. My phone is saying find a face again. I think that's the reason I hadn't done tutorials that were this close up before, because my phone keeps complaining that it can't find a face. Okay, so there you go. So I'm done with that. Now, you're going to grab a black eyeliner and you're going to apply black eyeliner on the top of your eyelid, on the edge, all the way from side to side, starting at the innermost point near the nose bridge. And you're just going to work your way out. Now, why am I not using a liquid eyeliner? Because I'm experimenting. And I want to see if by using a pencil, and I didn't like this pencil, so I'm going to switch pencils on you for a second. Good old go-to here, which is just this one. It doesn't have a brand name. It just comes from a makeup kit that was purchased at Christmas time from the Color Workshop. That's the brand name. And what I want to do is I want to see if I can work this into a little bit of a smoky eye blend. Just a little bit, not a lot. And the only way that you can do that is by using a pencil. You can't do it with liquid eyeliner because then everything just kind of smears. So I'm attempting a little bit of a smear here. Okay, I'm going to use the same brush that I used to put the yellow glittery to kind of smear this, to smear the eyeliner. See if that works. You want to kind of just work it into the yellow, just like that. So you could have kind of like a grayish smear. Okay, do that on the other side too. That. Boy, the afternoon is looking very, very, very wintry, very snowy. Okay, just like that. Now, smear it into place. Create that grayish, yellowish blend to create some kind of smokiness on the edge there, like that. And then you're gonna do an eyeliner on the bottom, a liquid eyeliner. I think I'm gonna use gunmetal. Okay, and I'm gonna go from right here, do a very thin line outward this way, and meet right there, and then go up like that, create that little hey there, flirty little line. Okay, how you doing, huh? How you doing, baby? That little flirty little line. Okay, like that. Okay, all right, so now you're gonna do that on the other side too. That. Do the little line. that. And now I'm going to get a black, a pitch black, and I'm going to do the line on the top in pitch black, right on the edge of the eye. Making it a little bit thicker right there. And then thickening it out, bring it out to the edge here. Okay. Fill it in right there. Okay. And, you know, if you're a beginner and you're barely attempting glamorous eye makeup and you've never used wet eyeliners and stuff like that, the first thing you got to do is trial and error. You have got to sit down and play makeup with yourself and apply and, you know, learn to maneuver your hand. Learn to not shake, learn to not blink, so that you don't have to be making mistakes in your future applications of makeup. And eventually you'll be a pro at it. Eventually you will apply makeup without flinching. You'll be able to touch your eyeball without crying. But it's a process, okay? It doesn't happen right away. It takes time. I mean, I've been applying makeup since I was 15 years old. You know? All right. So now, okay, now I'm going to do I'm going to accent the bottom of my lid with the same tone, but in cream that I used on the bottom lid, but only the corner edge of it, okay? I'm not going to do all of this. I'm just going to do the outer edge from the middle outward, like that, okay? That, okay? I moved a little bit farther away because the phone is telling me to move farther away. So I hope that you're able to see what I'm doing, okay? All right. Now I'm going to do using this one. Make sure you get rid of that black smearing that you did on the pencil eyeliners. You're going to take a darker toned brown and you're going to just edge out the edge of your eye out here, like that. Okay, just like that. Okay, and just do a little bit over here, just like a little bit of a wave like that, that fans out like that, okay? It's just creates a little bit of drama. Okay, just a little bit. Kind of raise your forehead a little bit so that you can get into the creases there. Okay, like that, like that. Okay, and you're going to follow through with some golden glitter. Okay, in that area. Okay, like that. You see? Okay. Golden glitter. See that? All right. Now you're going to get a white glittery eyeshadow, the whitest that you can get, and you're gonna put that in the edge of your eye, because you're doing the focal point of the makeup, and that is always achieved with this white glitter that you put on the edges of your teardrops, like that. But you're also gonna do it in the outer edges, underneath, just making sure there's no glitters or anything on here, underneath of your eyes, like in this area. Okay. Okay. That. But all that glitter is what lingers on a woman. So you're actually going to want to take an actual brush and I'm going to do this little one and actually take some of that and kind of give yourself that glittery look in your forehead, on the top edge. So essentially it's like putting some white glitter as a blush on the top of the pink. So essentially your blush is three-toned. It's the dark bronze, the peach, and then that white right there. So you can shimmer like a butterfly. Okay? And this gives you that glamorous glow look that so many supermodels achieve. Okay? And you're also going to do it on your nose. Okay? You're also going to do it on your nose. Like that. Okay? All right. So now you're going to curl your lashes. It is at this point that you would apply the fake eyelashes that bring the look together, but I don't have any. So I'm going to be lacking a little bit in the overall look that I'm trying to achieve because I don't have the fake lashes. I do, however, have pretty extensive long lashes that I'm hoping will be enough to satisfy the look, okay? I use Maybelline, but this is CoverGirl, and the reason I bought it is because it promises to give you 20 times longer length than other mascaras. And just go to town with it. Go to town with the mascara. Be careful not to mess up any of your eyeliner, any of your eyeshadows, and don't get it on your eyelids or any part of your skin. Okay. I've also been meaning to try that mascara that lengthens your lashes. Been meaning to buy that too. Just haven't gotten around to it. That may be one of the ways I'll spend the stimulus check. See, so I don't know if you could see my eyelashes there. They're pretty long. I have pretty long eyelashes. You work with what you've got, you know? Do the bottom lashes. Be careful not to get any on your skin. Be sure to unclump any thick edges. But be as uniform as you can in the application of the mascara underneath. Okay? Now, I'm going to show you something. If you've seen my other videos, you've seen me talk a lot about how why my eyes look different colors in different pictures. And I've told you that it's because hazel eyes are so transparent that sometimes you can achieve having your eyes look brighter or lighter than they are, because whatever clothes you're wearing are manifested within the pupil, and your eyes pick up this lighter tone. You're going to notice that today my eyes look darker. That's because I'm not wearing any colors that are bright like the purples and the oranges that bring out the yellow in my hazel eyes. So today my eyes are actually going to look like almost like a dark brown. They're not really going to look yellow like they usually look when I wear, you know, blues and turquoises and purples and oranges and pinks. Today they're actually just looking like regular brown eyes. All right, to the bottom there.
It's such a good one.
There's the gabber, my son, who comes out gabbing in all of my videos. Alright. Now, I'm going to use just a regular brown eyebrow pencil. This one happens to be CoverGirl. And it's a defining crayon pencil in the color light brown. And now I'm going to use it to contour the sides of my nose. Okay. Could you use pressed powder to contour? Sure you can. I just happen to have more practice in just using the pencil. I feel I can control it better. And I just use my clean finger to work it in like that. And give it the shade that I want. Give it the shades that I want on both sides of the nose. I leave the middle of the nose untouched so it can look lighter. And it offsets the shades that I created on the sides of the nose that automatically create this slender looking nose just by doing that contour line on both sides of the nose. See? See how it just, it's instant? I'm going to do a little bit of the white nose glitter there. Just kind of work that in. That also is supposed to bring your nose up. You know, it's supposed to just make it look a little bit, you know, spunky. All right. Now, I've selected a very nude color lipstick. It's actually bronzy. This look is very different from what I am used to. I do a very colorful makeup, but I wanted to show that I could do glamour also. I can't see what color that is. I don't think you can see it either, huh? This is from Wet n Wild. Very inexpensive brand. I put a little nude. I'm going to outline it with a little bit of red. Just a little bit. And then I'm going to finish it off with a little bit of a mauve kind of hints at some kind of purplish tone. Like that. I gotta tell you, I don't like the lipstick. I feel like I need my pink. I think I'm gonna throw in my pink. Yeah, I like that more. All right. This one was Revlon, and it's $7.78, and it's a real pretty pink. Okay. So, there we have it. That is the glamorous look that I did for today. You try it. It's a real classic neutral tone. It could work for going out to dinner with your in-laws. It's not too exaggerated, like if you feel that you're too old to rock the purples and the blues that I like to rock. But hey, not all of us can be rock stars, right? How conceited, huh? I'm just kidding. But this is a real, it's a pretty classic look. Like for Easter Sunday, like it's rather conservative. I'm not too into the look, but I liked it. I mean, at least for this tutorial. What do you think? You think you can do this look? Yeah? Look at the eye. Let me close my eyelids so you can take a look at what it looks like. See? How pretty that yellow glimmers? That can be achieved with the concealer. See? And then look at how pretty the white brings focus. Doesn't that look nice? But look at my eyes. Like, they don't at all look hazel, do they? I think that that's the reason that I don't like to use these tones, because I like to bring out the yellow in my eyes. And the way I do it is by using purples and oranges. But anyway, so that is the tutorial for today. I hope that you liked it. I hope that you can try it at home, ladies, and let me know if it works. Send me a picture. Post it on the comments, and please give me a like. I would really appreciate it if you could share this video and help me grow my channel. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can get notifications of future tutorials. Okay? All right. From Nogales, Arizona, to the rest of the world, I bid you farewell. Have a good afternoon, everybody. Bye-bye.